Excellent work on your mission agent. Let's quickly have a debriefing on how you were able to complete your tasks. The first thing you had to do was to send an email, and we could do this with import smt plib and then creating the actual object smt plib smtp and then connecting to the correct domain server for your email address. For this case, it's Gmail, and then we can pass in our port 587 as well. And we also want to make sure that we immediately afterwards do our EHLO to connect and greet the server, and then we also want to start TLS. So MTP object, start TLS. So running that, we get the connection ready to go, and let's grab our email and password. We can do that with getPass, or really any way you prefer. Email, is equal to getPass.getPass, email, and then we also have your password for your email address, getPass. And then once we have that, we will log in with that information. Log in with the email and that password. So we can provide that email address, and then we can provide whatever your password is. In the case of Gmail, it's going to be that app password you created. So once you provided your email and your app password for your Gmail account, you should see something that was accepted. And then we need to provide a from address, a to address, and then the subject. So from address will be the same as our current email. The to address is going to be info@thegoldbugs.com. And then our subject can really be whatever we want. We'll say test. And then message can again be whatever we want. We're just looking for an auto reply. So we'll say please reply. And then the actual message we sent is going to be subject, colon, plus the subject line, plus a new line, and then plus the rest of that message. After that, we'll say SMTP object, and we'll run send mail from the address to the address, and we'll provide it the SMG message. So run that. We should be able to send an email to info@thegoldbugs.com, and if you got this empty dictionary, that means it was successful. Once we've done that, we can quit our session. And now it's time to check for a reply. To do that, we will import IMAP_lib. We'll create a connection with IMAP_lib to our actual server. We'll say IMAP4 SSL, and then for Gmail, it's going to be imap.gmail.com. And we actually already know our email and password from up here, so we'll be using the same ones. We'll say login, email, password, run that, and we should hopefully be able to see an OK. Once we've done that, we can select our inbox, and that should also say OK, and then we can say type data, and we will search our inbox. We'll start off with none, and then we need some sort of special code here, and we'll look for from info@thegoldbugs.com and see if they replied anything. So we'll run that, check the type, okay, and then let's check the data and see if we have anything. So in this case, I've actually already emailed info@thegoldbugs multiple times. So you can see here, I have multiple results. In your case, you should probably only see one single result. Let's grab the actual email data itself by fetching one of these IDs. We'll say result, email data is equal to m.fetch, and I will fetch that last one. So we'll say 28494, and RFC 22 as my protocol. Then I'm going to grab that raw email data using the same sort of indexing we previously saw. Raw email is equal to email data. Use some indexing there. Create the raw email string equal to raw email, and I'm going to decode this to be UTF-8. And then I'm going to use the email library that's built into Python to actually try to get a nicer printing of this string. So let's try that out. We'll say that the email message is equal to email message from string, and we'll say raw email string. And then we will do the walkthrough and see if we can print out the body. For parts in that email message we just created, dot walk method, if parts get content type is equal to, and in this case, the rogues have been linking to other websites. So instead of just saying text / plain, we will say text / HTML. And then the body is going to be equal to parts get payload. We'll say decode is equal to true. And then let's print the body of this message. And if it looks like this, then we successfully got the body of the message itself. But in this case, it looks like it's still in some sort of HTML. What we can do to try to fix this is grab this information, copy it, turn one of these cells into a markdown cell, and then paste it in here. And we should now be able to read it as formatted. It says, if you're reading this message, you are able to find the email from the PDF using the CSV file. And it looks like there's 2 links here for the next phase. We'll click on those 2 links and see what they have. It looks to be 2 images. Looks like it's just some scrambled addresses with random words in here. And the other one seems to be a cover image. So that indicates we now need to learn how to work with images with Python. Excellent work, agents. We'll see you at the next mission.